Morning guys! Today is Memorial Day in the US and all the CrossFit boxers, well, a lot of them will be doing Murph. Murph is named after Mike Murphy, who died in 2005 fighting in Afghanistan, and he used to do this workout which he called body armor, and when he died they named body armor after him, so Murph. So what the workout is, it is a 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats and 1 mile run. Now we know that a lot of you won't have pull-up bars or rings, so we have modified versions for you. Now if you do have a pull-up bar and you do have rings but that just sounds like too much, you can do half Murph. So that would be 800-meter run, it would then be 50 pull-ups, it would be 100 push-ups, it would be 150 squats and then an 800-meter run. Now if you don't have a pull-up bar, we do have alternate versions for Murph. So also, if you don't want to run, you can do 500 jumping jacks, you can do 500 double unders, 500 singles, you can do 500 knees up, and then for half Murph, instead of running, you can do 250. So our modified Murph, if you have a dumbbell or a plate, right, so you've done your mile run or you've done your 500 jumping jacks or 250, whatever you decide to do, you then have 100 bent over rows, you then have 200 push-ups, you then have 300 air squats, and then your mile run or whatever you're substituting for your run. Right, so a bent over row with a dumbbell, kettlebell, bar, sandbag, or plate would look like this. Right, so with your bar, deadlift up, down, and then you're pulling into your belly button. Right? Don't do this, right? It's not about how fast. Make sure you've got good form. You're squeezing it in and out. So that's with the bar. If you have dumbbells, or you've got 2 dumbbells, hinge back and squeeze in. Squeeze in, squeeze in. You can do 1 dumbbell at a time. You can go against the wall and squeeze it up. Squeeze, yes, or if you have a bench, you can put one hand on a bench and kneel, and then you'd be pulling the dumbbell up. Make sure you've got good form. It's not about doing this. Squeeze the lats every single time you bring the dumbbell up. If you have a kettlebell, the same. Kettlebell, leg back, and squeeze. Squeeze it up. If you have a plate for your dumbbell row or your row, you just do the same. Squeeze, squeeze, and keep squeezing. Right, and as well with the sandbag, you do the same with the sandbag. And then obviously your push-ups, keep those elbows in, getting underneath the shoulders, you're pushing away, you're not doing that. Push away, push away. And then you have 300 air squats, and then you have your run. If you don't have any equipment whatsoever, then what you'll do is a 1 mile run, or you do your jumping jacks or whatever you're going to do. You then have 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, 400 sit-ups, and a mile run. So that's a lot of work there. Obviously, if anything starts to hurt or you don't feel it's right, then just stop. You don't have to do this just to finish the workout if something's not feeling good. And guys, when you do this, you can mix up the reps as you want. So you could do 10 pull-ups, you could do 10 push-ups, you could do 10 air squats, and then make your way through that. So you don't have to do 100 in a row. Obviously, if you want to, you're welcome to, but if you mix it up like that, you will have a better chance of finishing as you go to the different muscle groups and mixing up. So you don't have to go straight through. You can do 10 of one, 10 of the other, 10 of the other, and then just make your way through all the reps. This is a punchy one, guys. Don't feel like you have to finish. Once again, I'm saying it again, don't feel like you have to finish if it doesn't feel right. If something's hurting, just stop. Okay, so this is a lot of work to get done on the Monday. So just think about the week ahead, what you have to do. I know you got tomorrow off, well hopefully you got tomorrow off, so take your time and feel good. Enjoy and let us know how you get on.